Alloy has helped us understand fraud and how to mitigate and even think about being customer-led in a way we weren't before, using data to drive those decisions. Jessica Dennis. I work for FNBO, First National Bank of Omaha. I've been there for 5 years. The bank is headquartered in Omaha, Nebraska. We've been around for over 165 years, privately owned by a family, passed through generations. So we're on the 6th generation of ownership, and we're very proud of that. I am the Senior Vice President of Risk, Operations, and Data for the banking segment. First National Bank is divided into 2 pieces. So we have a large credit card partnership business. It's about half of the bank. The other half is your more typical commercial bank. So commercial lending, deposits, retail lending, deposits. We have 3 lines of defense. So we have a corporate compliance group. That's our second line. I'm in first line, which means we're partnered really close with the business. So we work with them every day to help manage risk and just be part of their business. Making sure that we're informing them of risk as well as we're getting informed of their strategic objectives. So it's a really good partnership. How it's changed from a risk perspective is you have to think about, so a couple of things, you have to think about it every day. So I can't just be my people thinking about how do you manage the risk for the business, the regulatory and compliance risk. I have to make sure the business is thinking about it. So, because if they're not, we end up making bad, maybe not as informed of decisions if I'm the only one at the table. Remember, we got to think about fraud when you're doing product design. You have to think about how it will deliver to the customers in a way that's fair. We're I guess putting that at the forefront, maybe I think more than it was 10 years ago, fraud in particular, which I'm sure we'll talk about today. But that's something we're working, is a challenge for us. We've been around for, like I said, 165 years. So when we designed how to deliver products and what they look like, it's not the same anymore. You have to put on a bad guy hat. Our digital journey in particular, I don't know that we knew as much as we should have known on how challenging that was going to be. To manage that experience and mitigate fraud and only let the good guys in. I think we underestimated that challenge, and so we've learned a lot as we've partnered, and how to think about that experience and how to use the data our internal, and then what we can get from Alloy to help inform those decisions. So I think it's a really good partnership, and I'm excited. I can see where it's gone from even the last year. I'm excited to see where it goes over the next couple of years as we continue to build up our digital experiences. That partnership is going to be important to us. I've probably said data a lot of times, so if you didn't catch, I'm kind of a nerd as it relates to that. So I'm excited for my team to keep, this is pervasive across the team, to keep using it to measure themselves, measure their performance, measure the efforts that they're taking, use it for their decision making, using it for automation. So that's a huge focus across my team is data.